Hey guys, what is up? And today we're here in Need for Speed Heat, as you can see. So today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks, I guess, in a way that can help you with the heat level. So what I've been seeing is that in the higher level heats, like 3, 4, and 5, the cops are just kind of really hard to either get or get rid of. And what I mean by get is sometimes you need the cops to get a higher level of heat, and it's hard to get away, so you don't want to do it. But I have a solution, and I might not be able to show you guys in this video, but I just want to show you that you can get a heat level without even having the cops. So you can really go anywhere this is, but I highly recommend using this, the track right here. Why? Because there's jumps and a speed trap you can hit to get higher level heat. And then also, the garage is right here. So if you lose the cops, you can just make a dead bolt for the garage and bank everything in one swift go. But what I'm going to show you guys is how you can get these kinds of parts, the Ultimate and Ultimate Pluses, without getting the, helicopters on you and rhinos after you and everything. You can do it without all that. So I'm here to show you how you can do that. And I have a simple answer to that. Events. You can do events and get a lot of rep and heat quickly. That's one way, but there are multiple ways. Another way are activities. And what I mean by activities are like jumps, speed traps, drift zones, stuff like that. So I just want to show you guys that you don't have to get the cops on you to, get these higher level heats. As you can see, I'm heat level 0, which normally you get heat level 1 or 2. But I'll show you, look. You can go ahead and hit the speed trap. 2 stars. Now if you look at my heat bar, it's gone up. It hasn't gone up a lot, but it's gone up for sure. So what this will allow you to do is quickly and easily get a higher level heat without having the cops on you. I will forewarn you, you have to be careful because at the higher level heats, the cops will just randomly spawn and then it's not that good. But as you see, my heat went up just by 3-starring that speed trap. And if you have a fast car like I do, you'll be able to easily get that speed trap and easily get your heat to a higher level without the cops being on you. Now, I'll also do the jump just to show you guys, because this is a super easy way to get some heat, and it doesn't require any cops at all. I'm already almost heat level 1. I have 3,000 rep already with a 0 level heat. But also, I want to tell you guys something else too. If you're ever chased by the cops and you're in a chase, go to this track if you're close enough. Go here. Because, again, if you're in a fast enough car, you can really just sit here and do these loops. Just loop around the track a bunch of times. And eventually, you'll just lose the cops because your car will be too quick around the corners. So, you'll just lose them almost instantly. But basically, I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to have 30 different police officers and 3 different helicopters on you to get a heat level of 5 so that way you can do the events. Because the only way you can get those parts are by doing these higher heat level events like this. They give you these good parts, a lot of cash, a lot of rep, but you need a heat level of 3. So what I would say is do races not like this. Don't do drift trials, okay? Unless you have a drift car, I wouldn't recommend doing the drift trials. Just because if the cops are after you and you have a drift car, you're not going to be really able to get away too quickly. I'd recommend doing stuff like this. Now, what I mean by that is no, not the 280, recommended level, whatever. I'm talking about the higher rep. So it's 12,000 rep. If you go up here, this race up here, that's near the garage, right here, 25,000 rep for me. That's a lot of rep. There's other races that I have that, they give you 4,500, 25,000, 8,000. They give you a good amount. And then you have other races like this, they give you almost 30,000, 14,000. they're all different, but try to hit the higher rep ones to get the heat level 3, so you can do this race, and then normally by the time you're done with this race, you're almost heat level 5, so then if you can, again, you don't even have to go back to the track. There are other jumps, like right here. You can hit this jump, and you can do that. You can hit this speed trap, and then you'll get some rep. And you can go anywhere and do anything with this. It's just my personal recommendation for this, for already being level 50, I would recommend going in this track. Just for the fact that, as I said, if you have a drift car, there's drift events right here. There's an easy jump to hit right here. Pretty easy. Even if you don't 3-star it, normally with a crappy car, I could 2-star it or 1-star it. Yes, 1-star will take a little while, but you'll still be able to do it and get rep. Then there's the speed trap, which again, if you have a pretty fast car, it should be easy. It's a little bit quicker, but you need a faster car. So if you can't do that, just do the jump. And then you'll easily bank up your rep without really having cops come in. Now, the only issue is, you'll have cops like this. So there's a little red dot in there. I don't know if my camera will pick up on it. But there's a little red dot there, triangle, because there's a cop sitting there. I'm letting you know that if once you get to the higher level heats, like usually it's 4 or 5, if you hit these jumps enough, they'll eventually like call police out there, and eventually they'll just spawn right in front of you. But again, worry not, because you're already going 100 miles an hour down the track while they're just spawning, so half the time, they have to turn around and catch up, and by that time you're already escaping. So as I said, if you're ever caught by the cops, just do a couple laps around the track. Normally you'll lose them, and then you can just slide out underneath where it exits. And normally that works. If it doesn't, just keep doing more laps. It's not hard. And let's say there's a rhino. Just go near the wall. If the rhino's closer to the wall, go towards the outside. 9 times out of 10, I've established that the rhino will miss if you do that. If it's farther on the outside of the track and you cut towards the wall, it'll miss you. And if it's on the farther outside of the track towards the wall, if you cut inside of it, it'll miss you as well, just because it's a really big truck and doesn't have enough turn radius to hit you. But basically, that's my video, guys. I just wanted to help you get a higher level heat quicker, faster, and easier, so that you can get those higher heat races, so that way you can get these better parts easier and for free. That's my video. I'm sorry if the camera really isn't the best. I gotta get a new tripod. But I will see you guys in the next one.